Hello, my name is Michael Thayne, and I am a PhD student at the Leibniz Institute of Freshwater Ecology and Inland Fisheries in Berlin, Germany. My job is to research lake ecosystem resilience and understand how lakes respond to natural and human-made disturbances. So, what is lake ecosystem resilience? Resilience is the lake's ability to recover from disturbances. To understand this better, we can think about when we get sick. If we have been eating healthy and exercising when we get sick, we are more resilient or able to recover quicker. However, if we are eating unhealthy and not swimming in the lake enough, when we get sick, we are less resilient or stay sick longer. A lake's ability to recover from disturbances depends on its condition before the disturbance happens. For example, if a lake is turbid or clear. A turbid lake is one that is dominated by phytoplankton, while a clear lake is one that is dominated by underwater plants called macrophytes. Clear lakes tend to be more resilient or recover quicker after disturbances than turbid ones. So what do I mean when I say disturbances? The diagram we can see is what is called a lake model. And what we can see is that the lake can be affected by a number of natural disturbances, such as from windstorms, from the accumulation of snow and rain, and from changes in air temperature, which can cause heat waves. These types of natural disturbances can affect things like the amount of water entering the lake, the timing and length of ice formation, and light and water temperature, which all determine the resilience of a lake. However, lakes are also affected by human-made disturbances. What we can see here is what's called a nutrient cycle. And the red arrows indicate how humans can affect the nutrient cycle and how they input nutrients into the ecosystem. Humans can affect the nutrient cycle through things like logging, things like farming from the use of fertilizers, and from burning fossil fuels which generate pollution and greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, which can affect things like weather. All of these things can increase nutrients in the lake, which can have a negative effect on resilience. So let's recap what we just learned about lake resilience. First, we learned that lake resilience is affected by natural disturbances, such as windstorms or floods from too much precipitation or accumulation of snow, or from heat waves from increases in air temperature. And second, we learned that lake resilience is also affected by human disturbances, such as pollution generated from burning fossil fuels, increases in nutrients from the use of fertilizers in farming, and things like logging, which can modify the watershed. Together, these affect lake resilience. Now for the new stuff. Clear lakes, like the one pictured here, tend to be more resilient or recover quicker after a disturbance. However, too many disturbances can decrease the resilience of a lake and shift it to a turbid lake. And now I don't know about you, but I would like to swim in the lake on the left way more than the one on the right. So, why is it important for us to understand lake resilience? First, understanding how lakes respond to disturbances can help scientists and managers maintain resilience. Second, resilient lakes are beneficial for both wildlife and humans. And lastly, climate change is expected to increase the number of natural disturbances, which can have negative effects on the resilience of a lake. Understanding how these disturbances affect resilience will help future generations enjoy these ecosystems for a long time. So, thanks for listening, and I hope you learned a little about lake ecosystem resilience. Enjoy your day.